It's going to be rough.
Considering Titan, like, it wasn't even close. They just completely railroaded TSM last night. RPK was just hitting crazy shots. Yeah, I think that's going to be one hell of a great match to finish this night on, actually, because NIP, all of a sudden, they're looking pretty decent. Their CT side, despite the changes of positioning as far as like where the players are holding on the map, they actually really did manage to lock down that CT side on Dust 2 versus Fnatic. So I think that Titan might be a little hard pressed. It's going to be a really entertaining match to end the night on, regardless, however it goes. I might still favor NIP just after what we saw versus Fnatic right now. But in this match here, I might... No, man, it's hard to say. If Nico shows up, anything is possible. So I might say Dignitas, actually, to edge out a win versus NaVi. But then again, I haven't really been on point with my predictions so far tonight. So I
haven't been keeping score. I was busy as well trying to provide the most annoying camera angles I could find for that knife round, just to spice it up. Not everything has to be quality. Sometimes, you know, I gotta keep you guys on edge, right? So now we're gonna be into NaVi and Dignitas here. I'm gonna say that NaVi could have done a lot better against TSM. I think NaVi are gonna edge it out, like really close game, but I think NaVi are just gonna take it. But we'll see how it's all going to unfold here. NaVi gets start CT side. Team Dignitas going to start on the terrorist side, and they have bought 2 smokes and 3 times armor. Could they come up with something cool? I'm still waiting for someone to do a real execute towards B. That's what I want. That's what I need. And they headed there. They're obviously going to run to C, so they need to get him back. If they want to execute with smokes, they need to make him move out of here. And C's, gonna miss the 1 click. Bit of a shame.
This is the 1 click, actually. Yeah, that was with the target walking as well.
Nico, he's going to smoke. This smoke is going to land between the trains, so super cool. That's what I was waiting for. Smoke there. Thank you, Dignitas. Finally, something happens. They do grenade it quite low, but it's almost 100% bomb plant here as NaVi have fallen back, and now Dignitas need to get into good positions here. Zeus taking out 1, and a second headshot as well means now NaVi have a really good shot of the retake here.
Yeah, actually, they've got that man advantage. They're closing in. They've boxed Team Dignitas in here, but Nico taking the fight, trying to draw this out versus Guardian. He will beat Guardian, and Kjærvi is still going for the flank, but 5 seconds left here. Caesar's got the kid. He's already defusing, and Nico doesn't realize he's getting covered as well, and Kjærvi can't make it in time to stop the plant. He is getting the kills, though. All 3 going his way, but the round will get won by NaVi just the same, so that's just a little bit of bonus money going in his pocket. They needed that round there, Team Dignitas. That is unfortunate how that played out, considering they actually did go for the between train smoke there.
Yeah, and I'm super excited because that's one of the things we were covering in one of the train videos. So really, really easy to throw. Glad to see that Dignitas wanted to try and do that. If not for the lack of attention to the defuse, then could have maybe worked out for them. Grenade here preemptively from C's, just gonna soften up the targets up there a little bit, and only 1 person has armor as well, so this MP7 is quite a good tool. Gets a kill in. Actually, no, he doesn't. Guardian steals both of them. What a thief. That's just brutal.
That's just rude, Guardian. He's going for Nico as well, but he's made some noise, so Nico should know that somebody's up close. Not going to matter in the end. Nico gets overwhelmed, and it's going to be Kjærvi again, and he's once again in that lurker role, just working his way back through connector. We'll see if NaVi pick up on this. Do believe that Zeus is watching the back line, making sure that they can't get backstabbed. And Kjærvi currently just kind of holding, hoping that something is going to happen, that he's going to be able to get a free kill here. He might manage it. Can he actually make it out here in time now? Oh, and he gets 1. There you go. Takes out Edward. So he's going to make it a little bit more expensive there for NaVi. Not too bad.
Wow, Edward's going to be so salty that he got killed at the end. He's going to call for a pause immediately. He's like, I have to take a breather now. I have to think about what just happened. That is annoying. You know, the round is over. You just want to move on, and then Kjærvi has to be annoying like that. Well, it means it's 2 rounds in a row where Dignitas get the bomb down. So that's an extra $1,600 bonus that they essentially get, and that means they got plenty of money to buy in this round. The fact that they... Okay, so now that we are paused, I can just reiterate what's in that 1 smoke video, because that's one of the grenades that can be thrown, where you sort of smoke up behind, and the other one is obviously here. It's possible to land a smoke grenade on this middle, on the actual bomb train, but on the X essentially. So anyone playing down here is going to get smoked, and you can also land a Molotov all the way at the back here, which means you can really, move people far out of the bomb site if you want to. You still need a really good plan to do what you're going to do after all of that happens. You can't just do it and then sort of expect to win. You still need like an after plant situation or after plant tactic, but Yeah, I'm really excited to look at Dignitas because I haven't seen any of this like in play. It was just like an idea, right? So now I want to see if it actually works. And well,
that's a good start.
it's a good start, right? And Edward, it was almost like he offered himself up as well. He's like, it's like, oh, you know, Nico, maybe he joined their team. Speaking of, I dare any of you to like, you know, take up this position. And Edward was like, okay, I'll do it. And that was the result.
But then C's manages to take AZ out, so balance is restored to the world. It's back to a 4-on-4 here between both of these teams. And Dignitas, they've got the gear right now. They have the nade advantage as well. Quite a few nades, in fact, so they do have some options. Still kind of spread out, but it looks like Nico, after having taken the shot from A main, he's worked his way back over to Ivy, and he's just waiting, hoping that somebody's going to peek him. But NaVi are playing this they're playing this very safely right now, NaVi. They haven't really pushed forward. And when they do peek, it'll be together, but that doesn't make a difference because Pimp and Nico win both of the duels.
Wow. Really good stuff. Cabu there and going to be taking out Zeus, and now C's running in. Good timing. Drops one, but there's still 3 more left, and he's got 11 bullets, and he's going to be forced out by the grenades, and MSL will take him out. So fantastic stuff there. That's 2-1, and Dignitas making the early buy work super well for them, and NaVi, I mean, they already lost a fair bit in the other round, so they're going to have next to nothing here. They're going to force it up anyway, but it's not the best force up, really.
Wow, they are going for the force. Okay, then. Okay. Yeah, Flamey goes for just a straight M4, no Kevlar. Wow. Doesn't even... He could have gone for a FAMAS and Kevlar and then actually got some nades to work with, but he's got a smoke and that's it. 2 Deagles picked up. I mean, this is going to be a brutal round here for NaVi, and they're going very aggressive. They want to try and get up here fast. Zeus will get the spray down onto MSL, catches him off guard, and there's an AK. So already, NaVi looking a little bit better here. No way for Dignitas, it seems, to be able to answer that effectively.
No, not really. Dropping himself. Yeah, we've got to be careful. Takes out one, but he had the knife out as Edward came for him, and he's going to steal that AK and fall back into the A courtyard here. So now it's a 3v4. Currently looking quite good for NaVi. Be big if they could already win the round back. I mean, otherwise, if they don't do this, they're going to be ecoing one more time. That means Dignitas sort of jump from 1 to 3 rounds without NaVi being able to do much. So if they can already put a stop to it, that will be huge.
Well, Nico tries to get the shot, and Edward is going to be there to peek him out. Takes the fight and wins it. It's down to AC now. AC and Pimp both coming in through A main. Pimp looking for the headshots. He's not quite going to find it. Gets an opportunity on 2 targets and misses both. And then Edward isn't going to miss his. Takes the first shot. AC's there, though, going to work. Picks this up and brings it back to a 1v2 now. On this A side with 30 seconds left, he's going to go for the plant, but he's getting backstep from Pop Dog. No way of knowing. Seized, unfortunately, though, has like the worst weapon for this. He's actually got a shotgun. He has to run up here to try and close the gap.
Oh.
And he will get the kill in the end.
Yeah, but you're right. That was a bit weird at the end there. And I mean, AC, I think you're right. If Ceased had come out of there with an AK or an M4 or something, that would have been an easy kill and no bomb plant. So at least Dignitas do get the bomb plant down, and they have some good money on Nico and AC here. So I'm wondering that will end up with after the reset. 3-1 though, and moving right in to the 5th round. We'll see how it's going to go. They will have enough money to buy him. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, then that's it's kind of like a why not situation, I suppose. What?
All I'm waiting for, Semler, is the one round where Dignitas pick up a Molotov and head for B. That's all I want to see at this point. Even if they do nothing else. A lot of grenades raining out in, and let's see where they're going to land. It's going to be the wall of smokes out here. Maybe a slightly different configuration, but still works just as well. Very quick setup as well, so it means now we have very little time to actually react here. Grenade on in. AC will get the kill, but goes down to Guardian, who's playing up in that sniper nest, but that no longer matters. The bomb is already down, so now they just got to go for the alpha plant, and I love this rotation around from Nico. Very smart play.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get in behind, and as soon as these guys start pushing forward, there's a smoke going down. MSL peeks, spots out Guardian, and Guardian misses the shot. He loses to Edward, however, and Seized and Edward doing work, but then they line up for Pimp. Flamey and Seized both down, and it's going to be Edward 1v2. Gets nailed by Pimp as well. Man, so close as far as retake is concerned, but that was very well played as far as the afterplan positioning is concerned for Team Dignitas. Even with Guardian picking off one of them fairly early on there from Sniper, Team Dignitas were able to fall back into appropriate positions and actually establish the crossfires.
I mean, Semler, that was Pimp getting a triple kill, surviving on 3 kills and now we have 3 rounds. I mean, there's a lot of threes going on right here. I don't want to say anything. I'm just saying, you know. Gotta keep an eye out sometimes. We all know how Gaben works.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You can't actually count up to 4. You can only count up to 3.
Yeah. I don't need anything else. Come on, like Team Fortress 3, Half-Life 3, Portal 3. What's the zombie game? Why am I blanking on this? Why can I not remember the zombie game they made? Left 4 Dead 3. So many games that could be extended. Man, we need that to happen soon. Real soon.
No, that's when they cross the line, dude. That's why they're forever going to keep people interested right now if they may keep them waiting, right? And besides, it's not like the movies, man, where you can just have a billion sequels and just keep making money off of it. Although maybe it is.
It definitely is. I would not be opposed to that. Zeus playing really close to the 5-7. I like this flash setup down here. Seized can flash on over. And Guardian probably going to turn around and look the other way really quickly. So it's a nice idea here. Seized, there's the flashbang. Guardian comes in, but the timing is off by just a second. That's still a very cool idea from NaVi. It's just like a basic setup. But sometimes that definitely works. I think if the timing had been good, it could have landed Guardian a couple of kills maybe. Su's going to get the 1 kill, but that's about it. So Team Dignitas are about to equalize the score at 3-3 here. Even more 3s. What? Oh, he falls off. That is so good. I like it.
But Pip doesn't get 3 kills, though. He only gets 2. So the chain is broken. That's it. It's ruined, Anders. You've done it. And what's horrible here for NaVi is that round is going to cost them. They are ecoing again. So pistols out for them. No force buy coming through here for the CIS team. And Team Dignitas now have a chance to finally get a little bit of room to breathe. Maybe get Nico an op. Wow. Get him to save enough money for an op? I don't know. Crazy thoughts right now, Anders. This is wild.
Yeah. I mean, they have that opportunity, and having Nico on point with the AWP is definitely quite a good tool, isn't it? Flamey's gone down. AC continues the spray. Guardian nearly takes 2. That was close, but not close enough. And Edward and Zeus. I don't think they can do much here. I mean, they're running in with USPSs, and they're going to actually be running into MSL and Pimp, who deny them even an entrance in here. So, Team Dignitas 4-3, and the 8th round now coming up. And we're going to have to see if NaVi can stop this from happening, because, I mean, we already know how badly they fared against TSM when TSM was playing on that T side. I mean, NaVi tried their best, but TSM still did pretty well. And Dignitas seem to be on point.
Yeah, they are getting... I mean, they're starting to warm up here. They're starting to get the momentum going. And they're getting close to the rounds that they need, basically, because Dignitas are pretty solid on the CT side. So if they can just get up here to 10-5 or something, this is going to get real hairy for NaVi. Because we saw how much NaVi struggled on their T side versus TSM earlier. So the confidence isn't quite there for NaVi. They need to get some control back here, and it's going to be the straight-up rush. And MSL and QRB double entry onto the A site. And it looks like Guardian gets pinned down behind the bomb train as well. He's trying to flash his way out here to help out with Flamey, and he will actually take out AC.
Yeah, bomb goes down, though. Can he actually find the guy who put the bomb down? I think he's crouching right in front there. Kirby finally going to down, but then Pimp and MSL come through with a couple of kills, means Seized. He was getting ready to backstab. You can kind of tell, you know, he's sneaking his way in behind Pop Dog here, but ends up going down, or ends up just falling back instead. Just doesn't want to try to go for it. So another round for Team Dignitas, and they're up at 5-3. Leaving NaVi in a really weird position. I mean, look at the money here. This rifle is going to be all they have in the upcoming round. Well, the rifle that's... Ah, there we go. It's briefly invisible. Yeah, maybe NaVi do need to put more time into this map after all. They don't seem like they're at the top of the pack right now. Do you think?
No, I think that they're definitely struggling right now, to say the least. And it's so weird as well, because it's like NaVi, Train. You would think that this would be like the map that they focus on, that they really put a lot of work into, that, you know, that they're taking all this past experience that they have through 1.6 into CSGO, into A. I mean, then they're just getting railroaded right now. They're getting totally... Well, I'm not going to go that far, but Team Dignitas, man, they have got the control, and they've got everything that they need, and they have got NaVi once again on pistols here. But Seized, the 1M4, and MSL happens to walk into it. That is painful. And Edward up close will take out Pip. This stack working pretty well here. But then Kirby and AC just hunt down the remaining members on that B site.
Yeah, and now Guardian going to get flashed through the smoke. Actually, very cool stuff there, but Nico still quick enough to get the kill, leaving him in 2v2. But they have rifles here on the Navi side, so I mean, at least they've done some pretty good work already. The Su's gone down, though, and now Seized playing very close. He wants to see where the second player is. Easy kill then, no bomb plant, though. And actually, Seized controlling the bomb. Did he see it? He knows Nico sneaking around. He's got the angle, looks the wrong way, and Nico gets the kill. That's so close. 9 health left on Nico, and Team Dignitas will win the round anyway. Great effort put into this round by Navi.
Damn, so close. Seized gets the headshot on Nico as well. Split second longer there. Second bullet hits, registers, and that's it. Nico is gone. But talk about dead on aim right there, and that is sick to see. So Nico to clutch it for his team, and he's actually doing fairly well himself right now. 7-1-4 his scoreline. Team Dignitas now up 6 rounds, and they're going to go for the A smoke setup again.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They will. We see them all just flying into the bomb site here, and last time Navi couldn't stop it. It happened so quick that they weren't able to actually adjust. But look at this. They're actually running back the other way. They're going to throw the smoke sling. It was an A push, and there's 4 people out here. Navi are just heavily in this A bomb site, and Pimp will open up on the one guy who's left in B. Edward rotating on in quick here, but this is so rough, isn't it? Guardian finally with the return kill, but the bomb has been planted very quickly. Still, they're just getting all the kills. That double up setup really working out. And now, Dignitas have 2 people left who have 2 HEs and almost no health.
Whoa, and Pimp gets the leg shot onto Flavia? Really? Is that what happened, or did he miss the shot? That was way too close there. It looked like he managed to get that flick, but they're already going to put the pressure basically onto this bomb. Pimp will get the shot onto Flamey, but then a casual nade up into Brown Halls from Zeus gets the job done there for Navi, and they will actually manage to get a bomb diffused.
Yeah, very
and around
close,
on the board.
That's a great idea, though, from Team Dignitas. I'm pretty sure there's lots of other ways to do that kind of fake that's actually going to be even more effective in the future. But, yeah, we'll talk about that at some other point. The one thing I'm missing from Team Dignitas here is for them to put up a smoke in the connector right here. Like, once they have all the other smokes, I wish they'd saved one that they could put up in connector, just so that when Navi try and rotate in, they won't be able to do what Guardian did, which is to get a quick kill with the AWP. So that's my one complaint, but not a big one here. Still really loving what Dignitas is showing us, even if that didn't work.
Yeah, you got to appreciate actually the fact that the Danes seem to have put in a bit of work on Trainer, at least a bit more than Navi, for example, because Navi is still kind of struggling. They do go for an aggressive push on Ivy, though, with 2 players as well, doubling up, and they manage to get a kill on Pimp. So Navi off to a strong start here in this key round, 11 rounds in, and they're 2 rounds behind Dignitas, who sit at 6 rounds. So this is actually a bit dicey for Navi. Their backs are literally to the wall at this point. They need to get every remaining round here in this half. And that's 5 of them, so we'll see. Team Dignitas, though, setting up. They still have all their smokes, and it does look like they have at least 1 man holding outside of A main, but then Nico gets caught by Edward, and so far, this is definitely falling apart for Team Dignitas. It's going to start getting a little bit desperate here for them.
Yeah, it's looking really weird, isn't it? Especially as Zeus has moved up all the way in towards T-spawn and the container where you usually set up smokes and stuff, so that means he knows pretty much where the rest of the team is on Terra's side here. Good kill from Seized, although AC and Kirby returning a little bit of fire here, and it is a 2v3. Bomb, I think, will go down unless Edward, yeah, he's just going to charge up. Bomb planted, but no victory for Dignitas. So Navi are really starting to get back into this game, so a lot of credit to them for... yeah, for adjusting enough to be able to stop Dignitas here, because it was starting to look really bad.
Yeah, that's their ability to grind out rounds right now is being displayed full force here by Navi for sure. And well, I mean, saving double up. I mean, basically, it's ever since they picked up this double op that they've started to actually do quite a bit of damage to Dignitas. Dignitas having a little bit of trouble adjusting here. So long as Navi can maintain that, it's a good thing that they saved it. Although Edward would have had enough to buy an op in this round, so even if they couldn't save both, they could have had the option to go back up to it. Still, great that they actually managed to stretch their money out. They have the double op, but they still are fairly low, actually, all things considered. It's really only Edward who's got like 4 grand left in the bank. The rest of them are pretty much broke, so Navi not out of the woods yet.
No, definitely not. They need to keep fighting here, and also because we're not sure how well they do on the terrorist side. They seem to have very limited strategies, so, and if Dignitas are well prepared themselves, maybe they know all of what's coming up here. Guardian with a sickening quad kill over at Brown Halls is going to be taking down pretty much, well, very nearly the entire Dignitas team. Nico going to be peeking out there, tries to get a shot through, but ends up getting shot in the face by Seized, and that's 6-6. Just a small reminder of just what an incredible player Guardian is when he really gets going.
right? Now it's just like, well, yeah, 2 ops are nice and all, but what we got Guardian.
Yeah.
That's all you need. And he gets caught in the end. So what does he do? He knows exactly how much money they have, Dignitas. He just goes for a Nova because he's expecting the pistol play to come out here. He wants to farm up some dough. And we'll see if he gets denied again because we saw him go for this earlier in an earlier map versus TSM, and it didn't really work out for him. Seized and Flame, he just kind of stole all of his money. So we'll see if he can actually pull it off here.
MSL getting actually, well, he ran into the grenades of the collision there, and Guardian coming up from behind, denying, well, helping to deny the bomb plant, going to get a double kill with the Nova. So this time it worked out for him, and he's going to get himself a lot of money to work with. And what did he do at the end? They say, well, Edward has the AWP, and Guardian is going to buy one, so that's pretty smart here. 6-7, and moving into the 14th round.
And this is now getting, I mean, now NaVi are in the lead. All of a sudden, it's Dignitas who are looking so good. They've let off. They've let NaVi find their feet. And now NaVi, now that they got their feet firmly planted, they're starting to throw haymakers here. Team Dignitas, they're getting picked up by Guardian. They're just getting shredded everywhere. But now they actually have the money for a buy. Flash out and the pressure coming through. MSL just goes leaping through a main. Nico there to watch his back as well, but Nico doesn't have any targets. He hasn't spotted anybody yet. They need to find the pick here because the 3 players are moving up. Ivy with the bomb, and they're getting caught out by Guardian and Flamey. Finally, Pinch is able to take out Flamey.
Yeah, Nico sort of shooting someone in the back then and taking out Edward as well, but falls back into the scope of Guardian, who picks up another quad kill. He's currently in 19, 3, and 10, and we're going to be moving into the 10th or the 15th round here, sorry. 8 and 6, and NaVi just coming alive at the end here, winning 5 rounds in a row from Team Dignitas after they had their own 5-round streak. So yeah, I mean, credit to NaVi for really waking up.
And now the force buy coming in from Dignitas, basically. 4 rifles, Tech 9, and is this going to be full YOLO onto the B side? It's looking like it's seized. As soon as he hears these steps, there's the nade. Kirby stops just in time, though. Perfect read there on the situation, and now Dignitas go running past, seized with a bit of a gap there, just putting shots through. Does tag up Kirby, but Team Dignitas have at least now taken control of Brown Halls, and they're setting up once again for the B site smoke execute. They're going to be able to put down the mid smoke, basically cutting off the trains and the bomb train, and the main alley smoke as well.
Yeah, really good stuff here. You can see Seized being forced back. Doesn't really know how to respond either. Going to get run over, essentially. So their main focus is actually getting in and getting far pushed up before NaVi can really get into position. Now, the bomb is going to go down finally, but it's a 3v3 retake scenario coming through. Nice shot from Zeus. Got a good double kill here, but now he's alone with 2 health and almost in a winnable position. Molotov goes in, trying to force out some of the Danish players and jumping and shooting in the background here. He's going to get himself killed. AC with a nice triple, and it will be 8-7 in favor of NaVi at the end still. But what a crazy game this was.